What's up guys, Olympics19 here. The little edit montage that you guys just watched is actually a collection of clips that I had recorded from when I went to Vancouver about a month and a half ago. For those of you who don't know, Monstercat hosts an annual compound event where they have Monstercat artists fly in and play at one of their 2 festival stages that they have in front of their headquarters. And prior to the COVID pandemic, I used to go a few times, and it would be a great place to meet up with a bunch of other people that y'all might know who have featured on my own channel and as well as within the community. This year was the first year I was able to go since the start of the pandemic, and I was able to meet a bunch of really cool guys. Throughout the video, I'm going to be putting up photos of some of my ongoings, but before I get to that, I also wanted to use this video to serve as a way to just kind of give an update, like a little vlog style update. I'm not going to make it go on for too long, hoping to cut it off at the 8-minute mark, get those double ads, am I right? Let's go ad right now. If you have ad blocker, fair enough. Reason I haven't been uploading a lot on the channel is mainly a combination of 2 reasons. Number 1, life has just been really busy. I've been really experiencing a lot more things and hanging out with people in my life a lot more, which I guess is a lot better for me, but obviously as a consumer of my content, if you're a follower, a subscriber of mine, or even a member, you guys aren't really getting much in return. It's been really great for my mental health and just experiencing, touching grass. Pretty great, recommend it. Where I'm going with this is if you guys follow me on other platforms that isn't just my YouTube channel, y'all know that on my SoundCloud, I have a bunch of mixes and sometimes mashups that I upload that are essentially for the time being SoundCloud exclusive. Part of that is just because rendering a video to go with a mix takes a lot of time to render and to upload, and also there's a very high risk that depending on the music that I use, it gets shut down by YouTube because of copyright ID, which I mean, you know what, that's not one thing that I necessarily missed from not uploading on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? That said, I did want to get back into the swing of things. At the very least, if I'm not uploading general vlog style content or educational content, like where I listen to a bunch of music and make a bunch of stats and make a review of a label, etc., I wanted to at least be uploading something. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm hoping to upload at least once a week on a weekend one of the mixes on my SoundCloud that are currently not on my YouTube. I've played a couple of URL festivals, I've done a couple speedrun mixes of Monstercat Mix Contest Pass, and I've even done a couple commissions, which if you guys are ever interested in paying me to make a mix, I've got a bunch of information down below. I never really shared it on YouTube that I did this, and I've been meaning to make a video that I take commissions, just never really got around to it. But yeah, I'm hoping to bring some of those mixes over to YouTube so that at the very least it's not just on SoundCloud that you're gonna be stuck to listening to them if you guys are more of a YouTube kind of person, which fair enough. And yeah, on the life side of things, I guess the 3 main things that have been going on that have been taking up a lot of my time. Number 1, finding a job. I actually recently got offered a position at a company as a junior live stream technician, which is super awesome. It means I'm finally going to be getting paid again, which if you all know, money is poggers. I'm already thinking of all the things I want to buy. For example, I need to get a new camera. I'm still filming on my cell phone, which while it's great, obviously there's a lot of artifacting that goes on when I do this. A second thing that I was thinking is I want to get lights. I film in a basement, and usually at nighttime, I don't know if you guys can't see the window. It's currently nighttime right now. I'm probably the only time I ever record, and even if it was daytime, the lighting here, it doesn't really change, so having just better video quality for y'all would be kind of cool. Also just reminded me that I have a video playing on the television. You can't really see, but there you go, furred on an escalator. I guess what I'm trying to say is that obviously one of my goals in this YouTube channel is just to continue bringing up the quality, which is the second thing. A lot of my ideas that I've been thinking of doing are a bit too grandiose for myself and not really easy to just pump out on a weekly basis, let alone sometimes even a monthly basis. Which brings me to number 3. Sometimes I just don't really have the time to do it. Been hanging out with my family, with my friends, my girlfriend, who recently went off to Japan, which means I have a bit more time now to actually work on some things, but also means that I have more time to focus on my full-time job, which is coming up. You know, life's hard to balance. Who would have thunk it, right? All of that aside, I want to stop putting these excuses for myself, and I really want to get back into working and grinding on these projects that, at the end of the day, I really enjoy doing. And if it means starting off uploading once a week, then that's what I'm going to be doing. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's been following me, who has been understandable of the fact that, I just haven't been uploading back as much as back in the day when I uploaded daily. But also, I think we can all agree that my daily uploads are not always quality, to say the least. But yeah, bringing it back to Monstercat Compound, a month and a half ago, I went to Vancouver and I met up with a bunch of cool guys like Monster, Prime Ordnance, Berry Fruit, Indigo, which if you guys don't know, hella clouded, known as the It's Pizza Time guy. If you're on Instagram and you follow any sort of EDM figure or artist, or even myself, you'll see Indigo in the comments saying it's pizza time, a staple in the community. And of course, Ethani. This was one of my favorite compound trips, not only because I got to eat even more people than ever before, but partially because the last 2 times I went to compound, I was so nervous and focused on things around the Monstercat event that I never actually got to do a lot of sightseeing, which is something that I always kind of beat myself over after these trips, is I just never got to see as many things as I like to do. And this time around, I did a lot of sightseeing, such as going on the big tower in Vancouver, which I don't know the name of, and going to the beach and visiting Stanley Park and eating out with the homies. It was just really cool and a lot of fun, and I'm really glad I was able to spend this time with them. We also went to Dude Chilling Park, which is probably one of the highlights. We all looked hella sick. And so definitely a staple of this year for myself, definitely a top 10 moments for me. Don't know if I'm going to be going to Monstercat Compound next year, partially because now with this job, I'm going to have a bit less time. And also I kind of just want to start branching off away from Vancouver and kind of seeing and experiencing other things that are not just the other side of Canada. But I digress. One of the things that I also wanted to mention is that I really wanted to start doing vlogs whenever I do go on these trips. And as much as I loved hanging out with the homies, understandably not everybody is going to enjoy having a camera in their face or having a camera follow them 24/7, which completely fair. And so that's a degree, it's kind of hard to just record following yourself along and doing those things, which is why I'm really content with the middle ground that I found, which is just having this collection of clips that I recorded, even if my camera has the really annoying compression issue and just makes really cool things not look as cool when you're recording. It is what it is. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep the video short. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord. Consider becoming a member. It's $1 a month and will help support the channel. As I mentioned before, I finally have a full-time job in a field that I'm actually studying for, which I'm so happy for and I'm very thankful. And I'm really excited to start financially reinvesting into this channel, which prior to this, really all of my investments have been out of my own pocket or has been from the relatively minimal returns that I've gotten from commissioning, from ad revenue, which is garbage on YouTube, especially for being a music creator anyways. So, you know, gotta take your wins when you can. If I was to end this on some sort of note, when I was in high school, I left a little note on my yearbook that said, watch me hit 100K on YouTube. And so I definitely would not want to be that guy with a poorly aged yearbook quote. Now that said, nobody except my really close IRL friends knows my YouTube channel. So at the end of the day, no one will know if I ever succeeded. That said, I know if I succeeded, and I'm currently 12%-ish of the way there to 100K. And just because I've been uploading less does not mean that that goal for myself that I've set at this point 8 years ago has died down for me any less than the first day that I set that goal. And regardless of the trends that come, the people that come to follow me or unfollow me for whatever reason, I'm gonna keep doing that. And even if it means taking my time to eventually get to that goal, I'm gonna keep doing it. I guess that was kind of inspirational, I don't know. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Make sure to say hi to your pets for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.